Hi, I'm Rawdawg Rory, and we're back here with Mom. What you been up to since we last hung out?
I don't know, I think I'm walking better.
Yeah?
Yeah, my blood pressure's gone down even more.
Nice.
And my sugars are doing great.
Oh, cool.
So that was good.
Nice.
Nice losing some pills, less pills I have to take.
The less pills, the better.
Oh yeah.
And
I've been playing with my dehydrator.
yeah, what you been making?
Chipotle sunflower seeds.
Oh, those sound good.
And I made garlic and onion powder chipotle seeds.
Oh, you gotta share.
And I tried chipotle almonds, but that didn't do it.
No.
No. That didn't cut it.
Awesome.
I made some good ice cream the other day.
Yeah, what'd you put in it?
Frozen pineapples, frozen strawberries, frozen banana. I think it was a little bit of nut milk just to get it going.
Yeah.
And then blended it up and it came out like ice cream.
Oh, nice.
So I put it in a bowl and I made some chocolate sauce with cacao powder.
Oh, cool. So you
Had that. So I had a little sundae for breakfast.
Nice. One of the fun things about raw foods,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
A Sunday for breakfast, and it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So you're liking it?
Oh yeah, I've been having my apples dipped in almond butter.
Oh, nice.
My bananas.
And you've been doing really good with like everything gluten free.
Yeah. My only thing with gluten is once every 2 weeks, when our Patty comes over, we have our pizza.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't had anything with gluten in it.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And I had made tacos one night, but so instead of putting them on the tortillas, I put them on romaine lettuce leaves. And
That is
instead of
awesome.
sour cream, I used plain yogurt.
It's awesome.
Made my own guacamole. They were good like that too. I was surprised.
It's awesome. Like tacos fresco.
Yeah.
Muy fresca. Awesome. Speaking of wraps, we're gonna make some kind of like Thai style funky wraps with a mock peanut sauce. How's that sound?
Oh, I love the peanut sauce. So.
Yeah, you've been playing around with that. I was like, ever since I gave you the recipe over the phone, huh?
Yeah, I made some with something with hot pepper and some peanut sauce.
Nice.
I mean the almond butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Awesome. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna be making today.
Oh.
And
I forget what I dipped it though.
It makes a good veggie dip all around. I love making these wraps too and putting it in there. So this is like super simple. We just got about 1/2 cup of filtered water in there.
Mm-hmm.
And about 3 tablespoons of almond butter. And the more you put in there, the thicker it's going to be, and the thinner, of course.
Oh.
So you could do it either way. I find it tastes good either way.
Uh-huh.
It's fun having the thick stuff if you're going to dip veggies in it and you really want it to stick to them.
Mm-hmm.
With the wraps, it's all good if it's a little runny. Just plop some of that in there. And the cool thing about using almond butter is since you can get creamy almond butter, raw creamy almond butter in a lot of stores, even if you have a wimpy blender, it's still going to pulverize the heck out of it,
Yeah.
So that's cool. If you have a Vitamix, you could even just go ahead and use soaked almonds, toss those, a handful of those in there instead of almond butter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, come down a little fibrous, but it's still good.
I've done that. I made nut milk with the almond butter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Isn't it easy to
It's nice. Yeah.
It's fun. That's a little
But
like,
you want it quick.
yeah, a little instant almond.
The other
milk
way,
shake.
I mean, I feel like I'm milking a cow through the nut milk bag. It's like an utter meat scream. I think the only good thing it can't kick me anyway.
It's safer doing it the vegan way.
Right.
Oh man. So to that we just added about 1.5 tablespoons maybe of honey, or agave. You could do agave if you're going vegan, and totally vegan. And you could do more or less, but I like it a little sweet. I love my sweet and salty and spicy combinations, so I go ahead and put 1.5 tablespoons in there. And then we put about 1 teaspoon of sea salt in there. And more or less depending on what your dietary preferences are. And kick it up a notch. And putting some cayenne pepper in there.
Oh, yeah.
Might want to start slow. You can always hand stir in some more. But once you've already put it in there and blended it, forget about it. So unless you want it nuclear, you do about a 1/4 teaspoon to this recipe to half teaspoon, depending on how spicy you like it. And you could always sprinkle in more and hand stir in
more in mine. Spicy.
Awesome, and then that's all that goes into this peanut sauce, and voila. Pretty quick, right?
Oh, yeah.
And when you first pour it and you first make it, it's gonna look a little thin, and it actually sets up. The longer it sets out, the thicker it gets, or if you throw it in the fridge and have it later, it gets thicker.
Oh, okay.
So it'll look a little runny now, but
Yeah.
it will set up. So, and like I said, you could add more, make it as thick as you want. The less you use, the more like it's kind of like low fat that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crud! I forgot to add the lemon, but you do add half a lemon juice to this recipe too. But I forgot. Oh well, it'll still taste good. I've done it before.
It's forgotten before.
And now to fill our wraps, we have some julienne shredded carrots.
Wow.
Which just demonstrate how we do that here. You get yourself a little veggie peeler with the julienne attachment there. It's these little tines under the peeler part. And you just take your carrot here. I like to get the nice big chunky style ones because then you got a lot of stuff to work with. Mm-hmm. And then just shred it in like these long noodly strips. And like a carrot. Yeah, a carrot on its own might not sound so awesome, but you just change the texture of veggies by cutting them a certain way.
Yeah.
And and adding seasonings.
I think I could actually eat it like this.
Yeah, it's a little easier on the chewing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And to season our little carrot noodly filling here, we're gonna be using just a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of cumin.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite, sometimes I just use this, garlic powder.
Cumin smells so good, doesn't it?
Isn't it awesome?
Mm.
My faves. And you gotta have garlic powder. Awesome. And now, I don't have any other implements, but my hands are clean, so we'll just toss it up like that. And then the longer you let this set to marinate, the softer they'll get, just from the salts in there pulling the moisture out.
Oh, really?
And the more the flavor will set in, but you can just, boom, if you're in a rush, just eat it right off the bat like that, and it's still delicious. And now also to complement our carrot filling, just got some diced tomatoes here, and a little garam masala. And garam masala is really good. It's got cinnamon and black pepper, cardamom, all powdered in there. It's nice Indian seasoning. And just toss up your chopped tomatoes with that. And so now you got a few different flavors going on. You got the garam masala marinated tomatoes. Got the shredded carrots with the delicious stuff. And we're gonna put those in a wrap. Romaine lettuce leaf. You could use collards. You can use whatever kind of greens you like. Roll them up in a collard green and cut them. Make them like in the cool looking spring rolls. Me, I love romaine, so I'm always doing them in romaine. And pop your carrots, tomatoes in there, and boom, you got a wrap. And then you just dunk it in the peanut sauce.
Oh, no kidding.
You want to give that a shot?
No, sure.
See what you think of
Get
that.
up and dunk.
Yep.
It's gonna make a big mess.
It can be a little messy. Watch the beetle.
Watch my beetles. I don't want to eat over the bowl.
It's a little stringy. It's an interesting combination, right?
Yeah.
I like that, having multiple layers of flavor. So it seems simple. Carrots, tomatoes, romaine, and a little dipping sauce. But when you add those extra flavors and do the textures the way you want them, mix it up.
Wow, that was surprising.
Awesome.
All the different flavors. That was good.
Awesomeness. This is one you'll be playing around with?
Oh, yeah. That would make a nice lunch.
Yeah? Awesome. And take care.
Bye-bye.